Hello, my name is Garry with Surf Kultur, and in this tutorial I'm going to be covering the basics of surfing in the Source engine. Before we start this off, it's important to know that surfing is not easy. It is actually really difficult, and it takes a lot of time to learn how to do it. And if you get frustrated because you don't know how to do it right off the bat, or you're not able to do it, that's okay. It takes a long time to learn. Surfing is universal along all the Source engine games. Some surf better and some surf worse. The best game to surf on is hands down Counter-Strike Source, but for this example I will be using Garry's mod. I've been surfing for over 1600 hours, collectively over Counter-Strike Global Offensive, Garry's mod, and Counter-Strike Source. Whether you want to surf casually or competitively, I'll be teaching you the basics of surf in this video, which will include controls, how to hit the ramp, strafing, flicking, and quality of life tips to help you get better faster. First, we'll start off with controls. To actually stay on a ramp, you have to strafe into it, which means if the ramp is on your left side, you hold A. If the ramp is on your right side, hold D. Strafing into the ramp is actually what locks you onto the ramp. If you let go of the key or hold an opposite key to where the ramp is, you're not going to stay on the ramp. Crouching is another thing you don't really want to do. In Garry's mod and TF2 you can for the most part get away with it, but in Counter-Strike Global Offensive and Counter-Strike Source, it'll weaken your grip on the ramp and you'll lose a ton of speed. You can, however, crouch when you're going straight and you want to reach a ledge that's a little too high or a little further away, but you never really want to use crouch when you're on a ramp. You always want to make sure that the ramp is directly to your left or your right, and never use W. If you use W, this causes you to strafe diagonally, which will weaken your lock on the ramp and make you lose control. Some people do use W while they surf, and this is called half sideways surfing, but that is advanced and you shouldn't learn that until later. The direction you're facing also for the most part determines the direction you will go. Looking up or down will not make a difference in the direction you go. Sometimes when you hold the same key while you're making a turn, if you have enough speed, you're going to slide to the side and you won't actually stay on the ramp perfectly. To counteract this, you turn with the ramp just like you're air strafing. For example, if the ramp turns right, I will hold D and strafe with the ramp. The way you ride the ramps is by propelling your momentum forward, and the easiest way to understand this is riding with the ramp, rather than on the ramp. What I mean by this is, let's say I jump and I land on the ramp, but I just hit the ramp. I'm not going to go anywhere, I don't really get a lot of speed. But if I hit it from the top and I slide down, I actually gain a ton more speed and it kind of cushions my landing. Just think of it as you riding with the ramp side by side. Also be careful at the top of the ramp. You can hit this and actually lose all of your speed, so make sure to hit a little to the side from the top. Turning in the air is called air strafing. To turn left, you hold A and turn your mouse left. To turn right, you hold D and turn your mouse right. This will not work if you hold D and turn your mouse left, or A to the right. You have to use the direction that you're holding and turn the mouse with that direction as well. Sometimes you might see a surfer do a little wiggle in the air, either when he's starting or when he's doing a jump. This actually makes you go a little farther. This is also air strafing. This will not, however, make you reach your destination faster, but you will actually go faster. To do this, you use the same rules that you do when you're making turns. To turn left, you hold A and you move your mouse left. Right would be D, and you just do that back and forth. And you want to make sure that you synchronize your left and your right hands doing this as much as possible, because if you turn right while holding A, you're going to strafe wrong and you're going to lose a lot of speed. The wiggle is, however, kind of more on the advanced side, so you don't really have to worry about doing it. Turning in the air or air strafing also gives you speed. If you're going slower, you gain more speed than you would if you're going really fast. But if you turn too fast, you might actually lose speed, so make sure that you don't turn too fast and keep your movements smooth.
But all of you stay from my mind, slowly losing my mind. I've been losing.
Flicking is what makes you go from ramp to ramp, or if you want to go really high or really far. To flick, wait till you're near the end of the ramp and turn your mouse towards the inside of the ramp. This will cause you to climb up the ramp a little bit, and when you get to the end, you'll launch far away. Just like air strafing, you don't always want to flick too fast. You could lose a lot of speed doing so. Just some tips that help you get better. Honestly, one of the best ways to actually get better is spectating people that are good. Just watch them, pick up on their movements, find skips in the map, learn how to do harder things just by watching them over and over and over, and eventually it kind of leaks on you and it just helps you surf overall. One thing that's also very crucial, this is a big tip and it sounds very vague, but be smooth. And when I say be smooth, I mean make sure you're not hitting a ramp badly. You want to kind of, again, flow with the ramp. If you just hit the ramp and chunk it, you lose all of your speed. So the smoother you are, the faster you go, and it makes your life a lot better and it looks a lot cleaner. Another thing that can also help you a lot is lowering your sensitivity on your mouse and investing in a larger mouse pad. You don't have to do this right away, and you don't have to go directly to a very low sense, but you can lower it over time. When I first started surfing, I was somewhere around 3.75 cents at 800 DPI. I'm now currently at 1.10 cents with 800 DPI. And I didn't go directly to it. I kind of worked my way down a little bit. It doesn't have to be right away. You can take as much time as you need. And that's about it for the basics of surf. I mean, the only thing you really have to do is just practice, practice, practice. None of this stuff is going to come instantly to you. I've been surfing for almost 2 years now, and I'm still not the best in the world. Make sure to like the video below, and also make sure to spread this video to other people that want to learn to surf, and also leave a comment below if you're having any troubles, and I'll try to answer it as much as I can. We also do make surf videos of really cool runs, so make sure to stay tuned to the channel and check those out whenever they're available. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.